Welcome, everybody.
What is up?
What's happening?
I have a beverage. What are you drinking? It's red.
It is a vodka cranberry.
Oh, very nice.
Always delicious.
And McTaggart, what are you drinking?
It's not beer. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, okay. So it's like
me and the car are still fighting, and I'm going to go back out there after we're done here. So
what's going on with the car?
You and the car are fighting? Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
I am at the moment, but there's still some final tuning that needs to happen before tomorrow. So we had the carburetor rebuilt. The carburetor had started puking fuel everywhere out of any place it could. The car's fun. Oh yeah, ain't it? But it wasn't like a stuck needle seat. It was just like out the gaskets, out the throttle shaft. So it's a Holley 2245, which means nothing because nobody's seen one of those in 25, 30 years. Yeah, I found one guy at Holley who knows them. He rebuilt it. No, that's a 2-barrel. Stock 2-barrel at that.
Oh, it's a 2-barrel. Okay.
Yeah, so he went through it. I put it back on. I ran it a couple times here before this. I've definitely got an all new upper end to that engine. That thing woke right up at the top end, but the bottom end just sucks right now. So here and there.
Well 2-barrel, you're going all in.
Messenger of the new Dodge that they added to Grand Theft Auto. By the way, send me that.
I fucking knew you were going to ask about those.
I meant to tell you that earlier. Okay, Stuart Clifton in the house. What is up? Dragon Drive, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? If you're just joining us, this is like the completely discombobulated version. Honestly, until 18 minutes ago, I didn't have internet here at my house. The internet every day, the last 3 days, has gone out in the afternoon. No idea why. I shouldn't say that. They're doing major construction on a road that's 1 block away. And I'm sure that some idiot every day is like, I wonder what the blue wire's for. You know?
They ain't supposed to lick it.
This will be awesome. I get off at 3:30 because I'm a douchebag and I only work for 6 hours a day. I'm going to screw everybody else out of the internet. It's the Texas way of running. Don't get me started.
It sounds like you're pretty well started.
Yeah, I'm all pissy about a bunch of shit today.
Oh, God, no porn.
I know. I had a guy whining about me on a damn Facebook thread and told me I had made fun of something when I complimented him. Like I even went back and reviewed the live stream along with a bunch of other people who contacted me and were like, "What is up with this dude's ass?" I'm like, I don't know. I honestly don't know. So, but I did tell him I was all nice. I said, "Dude, I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't know why." Or how, but wouldn't do that on purpose. I mean, I would, but not. I don't. There's no reason. This guy.
I'd have to know you better.
Before. Yeah, exactly. But I will say that my buddy Mike Cunningham said maybe one of the funniest underhanded compliments in the history of ever. And McTaggart will love this one, and it was. He goes, even people that find you annoying love you. And I was like, dude, I'm using that one. I want a shirt that says, even people that find me annoying love me. Like, that's a t-shirt that I want to sell right there. Dude, I was like, look at it's like trying not to fall off the couch because he knows. Yeah.
I have the perfect t-shirt.
Okay.
9 out of 10 people that find me annoying love me. The other one just finds me annoying.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Oh my God.
I still like my, sorry for the honest, mean, and accurate things I'm about to say. I think that's kind of fitting.
Oh yeah. God. The MGB Chuck in his house. McTaggart's in Kentucky, but he's in Western Kentucky, so no flooding is happening in the Holly world.
Yeah,
hold your breath.
But not houses floating away yet.
Yeah, no, we're not that bad.
Yeah, Eastern Kentucky is effed like none other, but yes.
It's not a good sign when people I haven't spoken with in years all of a sudden pop up and go, "Are you still breathing?" That's not good.
I was going to send out the message to everybody, and then I was like, wait a second, let me look on the map. And I was like, oh, it's way over here. Okay, good. So
No, I died. We miss me.
Yeah.
Check your email chat. I just sent those off to you.
Okay. And the other
Brian,
part
Brian, you
is
got to do
that
what I did. Is you have to have a boat docked on the back of your back porch. So
see,
just in
there
case.
you go.
I do. It's brick red, and I only own half of it.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. I like that.
Does that half float?
Wait, did you email it to me or did you messenger it to me?
Email it. I can't send images through Messenger. Remember, we've had that fun before.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
so
well,
that way you can just put the images in. There should be 3 of them.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll get to that. It just hasn't hit me yet. Okay, so anyway, no flooding at McTaggart Land. My understanding is this is all, well, not all. Some of this is from the 856 inches in a minute that rained in Missouri and crap. That's all working its way down and through and over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. So that sucks.
And there goes grandmother's house.
I know. Yeah, literally.
And the bad thing is that we've needed this badly. We haven't had a good rain shower since about early June at the latest.
What,
This has
flooding?
been a dry, flooding? We needed rain for damn sure. I mean, we have corn out here. By this time, corn should be, what, my height or better, 6-7 foot. We have things out here that look like little ditch weeds that are corn stalks. They're like maybe 3 feet tall if. They aren't sprouting ears. Yeah, it's not been good out here. I'm glad it
in July.
This year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and corn everywhere here in Texas, even though we haven't had rain in 8 weeks, is like 8 feet tall.
What were you saying, Logan?
The farmers in Nebraska call corn is supposed to be eye high by 4th of July. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. Eye high by 4th of July.
Yeah, but we have most of the farmers out here. They water by pivot, so they cheat. So.
Oh yeah.
They don't rely on Mother Nature.
Right.
Well, no, Mother Nature does fun things like send a twister to the grain silo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smokey B says, guarantee I'm older and wiser than all these cocksuckers right here.
At least one of us.
I don't know who you are, but okay.
Good for you.
Gun, so whatever.
Yeah, awesome. I don't know. I have to say, well, it's fine. I'm not even going to argue with you because I don't care. Neil Sabo in the house, the world's greatest minion right there. Danny says that Iowa farmers also say knee high by the 4th of July. Jet in the house, MGB. Okay, so I am wearing my safety third shirt. Rule number 1, go fast. Rule number 2, brake late. Rule number 3, safety. Safety third racing, great group of guys out of Kentucky and that area. And they're at UMI Motorsports Park with me all the time and LS Fest and all that stuff. So all of those dudes, Caleb and Brian and all of them are rad. And so the thing is that it's funny, right? Safety third is funny, but today I saw a video and unfortunately I tried to save it and apparently it didn't work and I don't know. Anyway, anybody that saw this and does know how to send it to me, please do so. I am well aware on how to send a video. By the way, people don't give me instructions, jackasses. It just didn't send apparently. I thought I did and I didn't apparently. And it's on TikTok, so you can't go back to it. Anyway, some jackass in an S10 pickup truck, street race car, I'm assuming small block, nitrous. Dude is sitting in the car purging the nitrous in the windshield. Some other dude is up there getting ready to arm drop start him. Thank you, Andy Denial. I love you. Really, really, really appreciate the love. Thank you. And Home Slice lets go of the button. He's not wearing a seatbelt or a helmet. The car leaves, goes hard left. Home Slice is trying to hold on to the wheel because he's a jackass. And so he's trying to steer the thing and it starts tank slapping and then it barrel rolls and pitches him out of the car. The windshield fell off. It fell the fuck off. All retarded idiot. Okay, and all I could think to myself as I'm watching this is, I hope this son of a bitch don't have any kids, and B, if he does, God help us all. if he does not, I hope that this renders him, testicleless so that he cannot propagate the species because he's too dumb to inhabit the space the rest of us are in. So, dude, horrible, absolute idiot. But
and coming from this group, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do some dumb stuff, but come on.
I've seen me do it.
Yeah. Brooks in Ontario. So the thing
By the way,
is,
tomorrow night it's going to be going off.
I heard. Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I don't like you.
You're not here.
So
lots of tacos.
yes. So here's the thing, though. It got us talking about what is called the Insane 55 crash. Driver walks away on YouTube. So I'm going to share this one. If you guys have not seen this, it is a sketchy. So I'm not 100%. Well, oh no, I see. It is. It's at Pikes Peak International Raceway in Colorado.
That's where it was.
On the front stretch there, they did 660 drags or whatever, right? Back in the day. This is 2014. So.
And at least 600 feet of it is bad.
I remember.
Oh yeah, it's no damn good. So I'm going to share this with you guys because it is something to see. Let me tell you. All right. So, all right. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Y'all ready for this? Y'all come on up to the big house.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to run into you. No. Oh, shit. Oh, ah! Wait. That's some dude's legs hanging out of the front of it.
That might be a problem. What?
Gee, what in
How
the
did that
wide
happen?
sports is going on here?
Hey, nice fire suit, dude.
Yeah, I love that he's got a fancy helmet on with a head sock and everything built into it.
No jacket, no gloves, Levi's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's point it out now. That's not a 13-second thing at a drag strip where, okay, it's a evening race, it's a Saturday thing.
No.
That's a car that's built to kill.
Yes.
That car is meant to move. And that
It almost killed that guy.
Yeah, and there isn't a single body part on it that isn't all tore up right now.
I think there was one taillight left.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. But the trim ain't any good on it.
Well, I didn't say the trim was good. I said the taillight was good.
That's awesome. All right, so okay. I don't
Bubble
know.
wrap me up, put me behind the wheel.
Yeah, this is awesome. David Zeller, wish you were back doing bang shift videos for Funny Car Chaos. Sorry, they went the other way. To the dark side, my friend. To the dark side. Andy Denial, natural selection nearly worked its magic. I like this one from David Zeller. Bubble wrap me up and put me behind the wheel. It'll be fine. Crosby almost spit his drink out on that one. That was pretty good. That was pretty good right there. Oh.
I'll give a 9 out of 10 on that one.
Oh my God. Oh God. Hey, and finally, dude, Lycan Cat, appreciate the Blazing Saddles reference. Dude, somebody got it, Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, look here.
Oh, Tim McColgan in the house. Dude, Tim, I owe you a phone call. Seriously. I'll give you a call this week. So the Insane 55 crash. No damn good. Let me look. So
Fuel cap light.
In other exciting news, and I
not on a 55, that is not a fuel cap light.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I don't have your email yet there, McTaggart.
Son of a... All right.
Do you know how to send emails, McTaggart?
I don't think he does.
Why, yes, I do them for a living, Crosby.
Just checking.
My.
So, or just tell me where to go look it up. Send me a link, and I'll go find it.
Well, that's the thing. I was actually pulling screenshots of the actual cars off the game when you popped in.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. So, MGB Chuck says there's a very old video from Fremont Drag Strip that shows a guy rolling his 55, gets thrown out of the car onto his feet, and watches the car continue to roll. I have seen that video.
Oh,
Now,
why?
my dad tells a story about a guy that flipped a car at Fremont. I can't remember what the car was, but it rolled over a couple of times, and it was, I'm not going to describe the dude and the way my dad describes it because it's not politically correct at all now. But at one point,
language you're hearing, that's how bad.
Yes, at one point in history, it would not have been a big deal. Now, not good. But anyway, so Home Slice flips the thing over a couple of times and is apparently in the thing upside down still, yelling and screaming and all this stuff. And they go to him and flip him back over, and he drives down the racetrack the rest of the way. So that I love.
All right, Chad, check your Facebook. That should have worked.
Okay.
There is a picture somewhere, Chad, of Danny and Gaius in a front-engine dragster at Bakersfield. This is probably early 60s. The whole front end of the car is gone. The engine's gone. And his feet are hanging out of the firewall.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Remember that?
I do. And I also
And he did not break his legs.
Right. I also remember... looking for this here, McTaggart.
Ooh, while you're here, Doug DeLay put in a good point, and I've seen this video that shows why you don't have the crowds on the starting line. I believe it's a Malibu either a Malibu or a Fox body. I've seen it once where it just hard right hooks right into the crowd towards the Christmas tree from the left lane.
Oh yeah.
What? You're not supposed to be standing on the starting line with the
hey, bite your damn
tongue. No.
Bite your damn tongue. Mike, hello, gentlemen and Chad. Yes, shut your damn mouth, too. So yeah, I didn't get anything from you, McTaggart. It's as if you're like in a we don't trust you anymore to send anything anywhere.
All right.
Let me do this. Let me send you an email.
I'm sending two. There's one more. Give me a second.
Email, and then you just try and reply to it and see if that works. So that was just sent. Oh wait, nope, I got it now.
Hold on. There's one more coming.
Okay.
So just be patient for a second.
So I don't even care about this, but other people do. And it makes me laugh because it's the ugliest Mopar ever. And McTaggart's always
shut your hole.
Yeah, but it's true.
So put the one that's going to pop up, there's one more coming in.
Yes,
that's the
got
first
that
one.
Okay. All right. So in other news, what we're going to call electronic car news, but not electric car.
You're so
is this thing which dude McTaggart was super excited for, and I love him for being excited about it because he gets excited about stuff and that makes me happy. This is Grand Theft Auto. If you're not familiar with Grand Theft Auto, it's the video game where you kill people, rape, pillage, basically do all the bad things that you possibly can name in the world, and you get points for doing so you can hot rod a car. And McTaggart's all excited because they added what is this? It's a Plymouth or a Chrysler, or what is it?
So the way GTA cars work, it's always a mishmash of at least a couple different models so that they don't get smacked with copyright deals or trademarks or however you want to phrase it.
Yeah,
so
but
what you're looking at is obvious. Right. This is supposed to be like a 77 Plymouth Fury.
Yeah.
There's different
looks
points
like
to
the
it.
family truckster / cop car.
Yeah, it's the Roscoe P. Coltrane cop car.
Basically, it's Roscoe's cop car.
Yeah.
It's a very genericized version, but you can definitely see it's a four-door.
Yeah.
And I bought two of the fucking things.
Okay,
so the first one here.
How much does it cost to a place called the Pink Sandwich? I mean, what could that possibly be?
It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
So let's put it like this.
Yes.
All right. So First of all, yeah, Chad's gonna lose it on this shit for the next 5 minutes at least. So the way the in-game car economy works is screwed. So this Monaco, which I did one as a cop car, steel wheels, all black. The other one is the darker red that mine is with the kind of black inset mag slot wheels, and then that's the stock standard one.
Right.
And so these cost, and I can't wait to see the faces on this one, in game 1.4 something million. But I want to put this in perspective. This is a game where, like, a generic pickup truck will set you back $900,000. The game's finances are screwed.
For reference sake. Okay.
Right. This is a it's a moderate budget car.
Yeah.
But they had just put up an update, and I want to, for those who don't know, don't care, this game's been out since 2013.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I've got a shitload of cars in this game. I've got a 69 Camaro. I've got everything but a fourth.
You have a Camaro?
I have per the game and translated a 69, a 71, a IROC, and they're just releasing here within the next couple of weeks the first 4th gen, which is done up like a WS6 Trans Am.
Yeah.
They also they're going to be releasing a 5th gen as well. Challengers, Chargers. They're releasing an 82 Honda Prelude in this update, and I'm not shitting you in the least.
An 82?
Like the first gen. I will. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got it. I'm on it.
Yeah.
I think I know what that is.
It's called the Postlude.
Yes, I know I know the 82 Prelude. I mean, that was one sexy bitch right there. I mean, let me just say.
My mother had an 86 Prelude.
I was going to say, I'm a fan of the later 80s, the really thin-nosed ones.
Yeah.
But it's a Prelude. It's still
a Prelude, yes. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's change this up here. So
my family had an 86 Prelude at one time. Yeah.
Here we go, people. That right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a Prelude. Ooh.
Chad's had this page bookmarked because it said Eva Mendez on it.
It looks like a rear-ended Civic.
Oh, yeah, that's a very
wow.
No, that's a very early Prelude before they had the pop-up headlights. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's an 82 model, it says. So there you go. All right. So enough
Any
of
other
this frivolity.
Thank you.
Oh, the automatic means it's a done its wonders too.
What else is going on? Anything you guys have noticed this week that we should be talking about? Anything dumb that happened? Anything funny? Anything impressive? Big. We broke all the things in beer money 2 weekends ago.
I heard about that.
I
got a kick out of Steve Morris's video.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I'm going to just preface this by saying I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to the Steve Morris video. I have not spoke to anybody that would have real knowledge. But my understanding is that Steve tried some new connecting rods from some dude that's making custom connecting rods.
And he did not talk shit about them at all.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
A bad word.
My understanding is that they
But there was not one connecting rod connected to anything afterwards.
Yeah. Oh, no. I've never seen that much. Well, I've never seen all the things that small.
It was
I've seen rods that a rod becomes that small. I've never seen all the rods become those little pieces. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody missed metallurgy day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And Chad now has an oil pan filled with stripper dust.
Oh, my God. It was horrible. That was insane. On beer money, HED power so hardcore that now the block is like, dude, I'm out from the outside in.
Which motor was this?
This was it was a stock LS3 block that was filled and all that shit.
Oh, the original block?
No, it's not the original. The original one was a 5.3. So we went 5.3 and broke it. Then we went another 5.3 block and then broke it and then went to LS3 6.2 liter block. And now with a, you know, in that scenario, we upgraded everything, right? So we had Wiseco pistons, or have Wiseco pistons, boost line rods, and a K1 crankshaft. But it broke the ear off the side of the block and proceeded to actually crack all through all the bolt holes, the bell housing bolt holes. It's no bueno. It just doesn't like the things. So it then broke that off, and then it twisted the drive shaft in half, and it just tore up all kinds of crap. So we are currently hunting for a Dart block or some other aluminum aftermarket block. Right now, we're talking to the guys at Mast about their LSR blocks. Supposedly they have some coming in a few weeks. Dart LS Next blocks are apparently not available till December, and that will not work. We have a bunch of races that we have to go to. So anybody has a line on an LS Next block or any LS aluminum aftermarket or even GM race block, hit me up, please, because we have to figure something out in the next few weeks. And by in the next few weeks, I mean we have to make this happen so that we can get something going so that it will be ready, in the next month or whatever. So yeah, it was no bueno. It sucked.
I'm not doing anything here.
Mm-hmm.
You're not? What are you doing?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
I know. Whatever.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah.
Ignore the guy behind the curtain.
EOA Fresh Brizzle says, how's John Force getting on over there? As over here in the UK, I don't see the NHRA on much. Oh, well, he's no longer the hot topic. Oh, he tries to be, but he's not as hot a topic as he used to be. So, yeah. I know Morris is making billet LS blocks, but if we go with a billet block, here's the thing. So while we think going to a billet block is a great idea, if we went to a billet block, then we would also upgrade some other things. Like we would change the mains to being like a Cleveland size main and a couple of other things that then require us to get a whole new crankshaft as well. And that's a few grand more money and all these things. So that's like, we think that's a big step and we aren't really ready for that. We need them in the middle step. So, Desi 420 TTV says, have you ever thought of holding a virtual / sim racing drag tournament, meaning a drag race? That would be cool, actually. I'm kind of down with that. I want to do an RC car race, a whole cash days, no prep deal. I happen to own a very large slab of concrete. The unfortunate part is, like, I've been talking to some of the guys that do RC drag racing, and they all do scale quarter mile. Which is then 132 foot, racetrack, because it's all 10th scale. I only have 120 feet of concrete. So I think the smart way to go would be to do an 8th mile scale. So we do 66 feet. It is virgin badass concrete. And we can spray it with whatever we want because I own it. And it would be fun.
Wait. You have concrete that doesn't have a burnout patch on it yet?
Oh, yes. 2 of them, actually. But yes, actually 3 of them, technically. I haven't done a burnout in the shop either. So, yeah. It has lots of marks on the forklift and stuff.
Just as long as you don't do one like Brett did in the big shop.
Yeah, exactly. Today I had a funny thing happen. So today I got this UPS package. And I got this. Okay. It's a title application receipt for the state of Texas. It's in my name, but not my address. But it somehow still got to me at the shop. I still don't understand that. But these are brand new registration and brand new license plates for a 2021 Toyota Tacoma pickup truck that I apparently acquired.
Mm-hmm.
So
Say that again.
yeah, I know. So yeah, somebody sent me license plates and registration for a Toyota Tacoma pickup truck that I did not. Well, I didn't buy. It's a lease actually. That I did not lease. It is my name, but it is not my address. None of the other information is me either. So I think it's just a matter of like you know bad address info or something. But I called the people that are listed on the sender Chingus here at where is this lady from? Oh yeah, there we go. This lady is from Toyota in Plano. But see, the thing is, her address is the same address it was supposed to be sending it to me at. So I don't know. It's very confusing. So somebody has sent something wrong and done something wrong, and so I'm going to contact them and see. Otherwise, if I'm going to get charged or dinged or anything, then I need to have my Toyota Tacoma pickup truck. Which
Well, somebody's going to go after somebody's credit. I don't think you'd be the first one.
Oh, poor choice. Dude, anybody wants to steal my identity, I'll send you my social security number. Please.
You got denied at drive time.
Yeah, jack it up even worse so I can just clear this whole mess and start from scratch. Like, dude, you've made a poor decision. You decide to steal my junk. Oh, Jesus Christ, help you. Oh, my God. That's too awesome. All right, so...
An ex-Lori cop car that got turned down.
I know, right? Speaking of which, okay, dude, the number of people posting videos on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube lately of getting pulled over, and they immediately go into full-on pissed off, you're trying to kill me mode. Like, I mean, it's unreal to me how nuts people are getting with the cops when they get pulled over. And I don't want to start the conversation like, yeah, you're an African American in the United States of America. I would be afraid getting pulled over too. But I am telling you, like, the 18-year-old cracker rich white kid is like, you can't touch me in my Mercedes my daddy bought me. I know my rights. I don't have to give you my driver's license. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
I mean,
you kind of do.
Yeah, well, and the cop's like, dude, I'm just pulling you over because the registration sticker's out. I ran it and it's current, but I just need to double check. I'm just sending you on with a warning. I hate you. Don't talk to me. You're scaring me. You're harassing me. No, I swear I'm not. I'm like, what in the hell? We have lost our ever-loving minds. I swear.
I want to be a cop.
Oh, God, I would never. I'd be real good at it, though.
I'd be in prison.
Freak people out.
I
do want to help the police in Texas. And if anybody has a contact with any of the actual powers that be at any of the police departments in Texas, I am not even kidding. You guys need help. You're killing people and without even pulling your guns out because your traffic control methods are just horrific. And you, in all 100% honesty, like not even being funny, you need help in all the ways, and I can do that. So please, for the love of God.
Why? What's going on?
Oh my God, they're horrible. Texas has the #1 rate of injury and death in police officers during traffic stops in the country. Okay, and we have the second highest car insurance in the country, and a bunch of that is because of the practices that are done by the police. So if you got a flat tire right now on 75, which is 100 yards from where I'm sitting, and you were in the right lane and you pulled off on the right shoulder, a police officer will show up and have their lights flashing behind you. And then at least one, if not two fire trucks will be called out to block 2 lanes of traffic, okay? And maybe another police officer, and they will wait until a tow truck comes for an hour, okay? Because they have no priority on tow companies. Like you and I know that in California, everywhere in California, when you get the call, you're on rotation, right? All the AAAs in Ontario, California, for example, where Crosby is at, they're all on rotation. And literally the dispatcher is looking at the list and they go down the list. And when they call you, you have minutes, literally minutes. There's a number. It's like 9 minutes or 11 minutes or whatever to respond.
They have to respond.
Yeah, and if you do
they don't
not,
have to be there. They have to respond to you.
Yes, they have to respond and say that they are on the way. If you cannot be there in a certain amount of time, they go to the next person on the list. It's totally okay. We just need to get cars off the freeway. No,
but we also have those emergency trucks that all they do is drive up and down the freeway, dragging people off the highway. They have those here in
Texas too, except you never see them. Never when it's necessary. And in California, we also have Highway Patrol, and Highway Patrol are really awesome dudes because they have push bars on the front of their cars, and they will use them to push you to safety, meaning off of the freeway, not here.
And if you have a flat tire, made to look cool. Get to the freaking right and pull off the fucking exit.
Yes.
Don't stop on the freeway. A wheel is a lot cheaper than your life.
Yes, and that is part of the problem. So what they've done is that they have created a scenario where they have taught people to stop. And literally people will stop in the middle of the they will stop in the middle of a lane, like 5 lanes, and they're in lane 3. I mean, it's ridiculous. And they exacerbate the situation because they pull up behind people and then sit there. Dude, you need to get those people off of the road. If that means putting somebody in the back of a cop car and having the other cop get in that thing and drive it off the road, that's what you do because you're putting yourself in danger. And remember, like, for all of the Panther platform lovers out there, meaning Crown Vics, those are gone because of the state of Texas. The state of Texas filed a class action lawsuit against Ford Motor Company because it said those things exploded. Well, yeah, they'll explode when you leave them parked in the middle of the freeway so they get hit by some dude doing 70 mile an hour. So will every other goddamn car on the planet, right? So literally that's it. And Ford just went, we're done. Sorry, we're not doing this no more. And so, it's ridiculous. And it's funny because it's so ridiculous what they do. And I've talked to cops here who literally look at me dumbfounded with, what do you mean you tell people to drive off of an exit? And then you have a conversation with them and they're like, oh, that does kind of make sense.
You didn't have enough twang in your voice to say that. You
think it makes sense? Like, apparently, at this point, the traffic control training people, they only need the same qualifications as a teacher does in Florida right now. So, which is a pulse, right? So, I don't know, but for the love of God, save some people's lives. It is a daily basis. So here we have traffic all the time in Dallas, and it's not, for no reason. Like, it literally will be that there's some dude.
Traffic in Dallas is a war zone. Traffic in Dallas makes me want to Hellcat swap the Fury, find every last push bar I can slap on that piece of shit. And that way they have the fear of both a car that can demo derby them and the fact that it looks like I have zero insurance, so that maybe the bitch of the Mercedes will finally merge off the fucking road and onto a side street where she belongs.
Yes, 100%. Agree, 100%.
There are a few places
and David Zeller is right. Strange how drunks are attracted to flashing lights. Yeah. Well, and that's, again, so get out of the way. Like, man, it's just scary. So, Ramey is in the house. Ramey, you got me in trouble this week, by the way. But you didn't know it, and nobody else did. But it don't matter. But
does that explain the fact that
is growing?
This is a first. This is the first time you've had less hair than me.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture I sent Smitty? By the way, did he show you?
Oh yeah, with Ace Ventura. Yes.
Oh no, the one from Prodigy.
Yes, Firestarter from Prodigy. Yes, that one was number
McTaggart knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
I haven't even seen the picture. I know what I'm talking about.
A bunch of people
find that McTaggart,
and then a bunch of people
sent me. I know what the song is. I know the video, but
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got to see whatever image this is because I'm picturing Chad with blue and green hair now.
Oh, no. A bunch of people sent me that one, and a bunch of people sent me Ace Ventura. And it was awesome. It made me laugh.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
No,
I'll see if I can find
you almost had the identical haircut of that dude.
I know. It was
I looked
amazing.
it up because Smitty sent me the link, and I'm like, "No, this is more like it."
Yeah, right? Yes. So the girl
And ironically, I didn't hear anything back from Smitty. I think he choked on his own spit.
So the girl that we did this for, Zoe, is like, she's, as Ramey said, super stoked now, and she's all hooked on racing. She rode in almost every car out there last weekend. But for those of you that don't know, I told them that if they could raise $2,000 extra for the charity that we were supporting, which was Zoe Bryan, at the UMI Autocross Challenge, that they could shave my head or do whatever they wanted to my hair. And so you got to leave it, to the crazies, right? Bob Bertelsen, the leader of the crazies.
So you opted for a transverse divided mohawk?
He did, not me. He chose to do a sideways mohawk, ear to ear, like where my headphones are. And then decided a racing stripe through the center, so there were these two pointy things.
Well, there wasn't any hair forward of that, so it kind of had to be.
Exactly. Well, it would have been a perfect mohawk. I have lots of hair right here. There's lots of hair here.
You should have just left like one little thing and then braided it as it got longer. McTaggart's gonna fucking die.
Chad the unicorn. That's exactly what we need.
So many better ways.
We'd have a Chadicorn.
Yes. There were so many better ways to do this than Bob Bertelsen picked, but I didn't care. All I cared about was we were making a couple grand extra. They raised $2,250.
You could starch it with egg whites and like dye it in multiple colors.
Do
it for Pride Week.
That just rolled in, but you just rolled into the shit show. Welcome.
No, Ashley took it and put actual hair product in it that probably cost $10 just to put it in my dang hair, So
shit, that cost more than the clothes you had on that day.
I know. Yeah, I don't buy clothes. Well, Dickie shorts.
No, you don't. You just get the free shirt at every show.
No, that's why I said Dickie shorts. I buy the Dickie shorts, but I get the free t-shirt.
Hey, Liggett, will you let us get a word in edgewise?
Yeah, you need to shut your damn mouth up there.
Yeah.
He's got the fullest set of hair. He's got the fullest set of hair.
He's over here looking just fine. Okay, thanks.
He's like that guy on that was beside Bob Uecker on Major League.
Yes, I agree. Hey, John McClane says shaved heads are the best performance mod.
People tell me I talk too much. Then I get near Chad, then I don't talk at all. So I mean.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's just being near Chad.
Well, in comparison to Chad, you're not talking.
Ramey says hello.
I'm a silent partner next to Chad.
That's true.
But,
Wickham says it would have been a reverse rat tail.
Oh God.
I like the Chadicorn better.
Yeah,
I gotta get a beer.
Is that the first thing Chad would do would have just started whipping it around like like he's doing the windmill, but with one braided little.
That'd be awesome.
It only have about 4 hairs in it.
David in the house. Right? Yeah, dude, nothing of any importance, my friend. Just dumb crap. Oh my God.
Come on, David. You knew the score the second you came in.
Yeah. Oh, Ramey says it's a secret, so we're not going to talk about the fact that we're going to invite her to ride in the pace car at King of the Mountain. That'll be cool. The Rainbow Mohawk would have been great.
Oh my God, I got tears. I got tears in my eyes.
Okay, what else is new this week? What's going on in your world?
You want a good one, Chad. Have you seen the ferry in Washington State that plied itself directly into everything in its path?
No.
Happened today.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
So here's how this works, and I'm sure you're looking up right now to share. So Washington State Ferries has a ton of boats that cover the Puget Sound region. This one goes from Seattle to Vashon Island and then to the Southworth Terminal, which is like a mile or two up the road from where I went to junior high.
Right.
So this thing, about 8:30 in the morning, is pulling into dock in Seattle. And the way they work, they have these things that they call dolphins. And it's kind of like an airport beacon, just piles sticking up out of the water to guide the boat in. You're supposed to slowly, cut power, let this thing glide in, so you lightly bump, lock it in place, and let the cars drop off. This thing plows right the fuck through one of the dolphins, takes out 2 cars on the front deck. I mean, I'm looking at a couple pictures off website right now. Like, it took the good, I'd say a forward third of this thing on one side and just pushed it in about 5 to 8 feet.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the commercial to end, and then it's going to play right here. Hold on, I'll share it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know, but I don't know if this is the aftermath or the. Okay, hold on. Let me share.
You're not going to see the live footage. You're going to get some report.
Yeah. Okay. So. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Okay. They call it a hard landing. Okay.
Yeah, that's a phrase.
Passengers shaking
hard landing.
Moments of the ferry ride into West Seattle. Many left wondering the same thing.
Did he hit?
The Washington with description calling Thursday morning's incident a hard landing.
There was like a tear through
That's awesome.
through the metal, and it was like pushing up against this car. I've never seen a boat get that destroyed.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to be super critical right now, right? So you're the news people and you interview this guy, right? So this kid is like 5 years old, okay? Stole his mom's minivan, right? And he's like, never in my life, in all my years, have I seen anything like this. You're 12, you idiot. You haven't seen anything, including 2 boobs. They were close enough to touch. For the love of God.
And it was like pushing up against this car. I've never seen a boat get that destroyed.
These pictures reveal the twisted steel on the car deck, damaged when the 41-year-old diesel-powered vessel full of passengers and vehicles slammed into this water pylon, what's known as an offshore dolphin in the maritime world.
That guy.
He didn't slam you. He didn't nudge you. He didn't touch you. He rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is potent.
I got out of his car and she's stuck in her car.
I think it was that front car.
Oscar Weiss was on that 755 ferry.
No, I'm reading this.
Vashon to
That
Seattle.
kid's 17.
Was in his truck at the time of the accident and says he noticed the ferry didn't slow down.
There was like a cloud of dust from the rubble, and then I got out and looked at it, and it looked like the pylon was pretty destroyed.
The dock closed for the majority of the day as U.S. Coast Guard inspectors worked to
The
investigate
string on the
seaworthiness of
bracelets
vessel.
on his wrist is
Tonight,
older than
there are
he
no
is.
clear answers.
We're not sure. There's no smoking gun exactly what happened here, as far as mechanical failure or anything like that. We want to know so that it doesn't happen again. This is a really rare occurrence at Washington State Ferries.
Meanwhile, the accident shutting down a busy dock for
Boats
hours,
don't have
backing
brakes.
traffic as passengers are left to look for other options.
It's called the bridge. It's the Tacoma Narrows. Use it.
That is awesome. I love it. I'm glad nobody was hurt. That's good.
I've
So
never
nobody
seen
was hurt.
anything like that in all my years.
That's the
Uh-oh.
ferry I've ridden the most out of
Oh,
all of
my
them
year.
because that's the one that goes from Port Orchard to Seattle. So it's just, it's a 40-minute ride instead of driving all the fucking way around Tacoma.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they can still call them a ferry.
Well, when they take a load in at any given direction, you left that door wide open.
I know.
John
I'm glad you did it,
John
not me.
McClain with the smart-ass comment says it was because it's a 41-year-old diesel. Yeah. Okay, hold
That's the
on.
problem. It's 41 years old.
Breaking news. Hold on. This is seriously. This is breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, right here. You're seeing it here first. If you are in the market, this truck right here is for sale. That breaks my heart, and at the same time, I understand, dude. Scott Liggett selling his 67 GMC. That is a 1 year only truck. It is originally a long bed, but it was recently converted to being a short bed and done really nicely, because while the top of this truck is patinaed, which it earned, by the way, 90% of that, any and all rust in like the rockers, the floors, all that has been repaired, the cab corners, and the chassis and all of that is like brand new. It is beautiful. What do you, I know you don't have a listing up yet or whatever, Liggett, but how much are you wanting for it?
I don't know. I thought probably around 35 grand for it.
Okay, that's what I would have thought too.
Yeah.
So it's fresh. Like everything about it was just recently done. It's got which engine's in it? It's a 450 horse 383 or what?
Yeah, it's the one I built.
And
it's the one I built when I was working at Blueprint Engines and kind of stealing, raiding the parts bins.
Yeah.
And getting parts that were coming back from under warranty. So yeah, it's 9-to-1 compression, forged probe pistons, forged rods. They're not like 4340 rods. They're like 3032 rods that I got out of the.
it's not a race car, but it's a hot rod truck with a legit 450 horse small block.
So
and the AC works great.
400. What was that?
And the AC works great.
Oh yeah, you open up the wing windows and it works fantastic. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're going to put this thing up on Facebook Marketplace, I assume, pretty soon?
Yeah, I got to get new, because it's a short bed now, the rear bumper brackets no longer work. So, and I need to put the bumper back on it. The rear bumper's not on it right now. And I have to find the different bumper brackets to get the rear bumper back on. And then I was going to replace the backup light housings so they work. And a couple of minor things. I'm gonna finish the exhaust because it's kind of like I just put the mufflers on when I shorten the exhaust, and I want to do it right. So
yeah.
But yeah, it has probably 2,000 miles or 1,500 miles since we put it back together after we took the frame off over the winter.
Yeah, and complete frame off, like the cab, the front end, everything came apart. Everything got redone that needed any attention whatsoever. And the chassis is gorgeous. Oh, and the bottom of the whole truck was like rhino lined and tinted to match the exterior of the truck. Like, it's beautiful.
That's cool.
It's Raptor bed lining that is tinted to paint with the actual paint that we did it. The inside of the bed has got brand new paint in it. The inside of the cab is completely repainted. Under the hood's all done.
Yeah.
Is it a new bed or an OG bed?
It's the original bed that has been.
No, it's actually the bed sides are original. The bed floor, front, and inner fenders are brand new.
There you go.
So,
but the bed sides are the originals that were cut and sectioned and TIG welded back together, and then the paint blended. Like, it's the guy that Scott works for is really good metal guy, and it looks mint, dude. It's rad. You wouldn't be able to tell. If you didn't know that this thing had been a long bed, like you'd have to really, really look in order to see that it was. It's really nicely done.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah. Got a 4-speed manual in it, which is an overdrive. It's a poor man's overdrive with a 4-speed. It's a new process.
It's an
new process.
833. Yeah.
833 OD. From like a mid '80s truck. And I have a spare transmission if somebody wants it to go with it. I was going to put TKX in it, but I never got around to doing it. So.
Yeah, I've driven the truck, not since it's been a short bed, but I drove it before. The thing runs and drives nice. And Neil Sabo rode in it a bunch a few weeks ago for Rocky Mountain Race Week and 2. And it's a nice truck. It really is. It's got new weather stripping, new carpet, bunch of stuff. It's cool. Yeah, it's a cool deal. And it's been featured in a jillion videos on BangShift for getting it, built, and a bunch of build articles too with just photos and stuff too. So it's pretty cool. It's got neat history.
Yeah.
If you want to know anything that's been done to it, you can find it all online. Like there's nothing hidden on this
Yeah,
thing
the
at
truck
all.
has changed a lot. It's completely different from when I bought it, basically exactly 8 years ago.
Yeah,
and
it was
called Project
literally
Hay
like,
Hauler.
yeah, it's the hay hauler. And the thing that cracks me up is that when he bought this thing, it was like people were going, why would you buy that thing? And I'm like, that's awesome.
Because it's freaking cool. That's why.
It had all kinds of lightning holes in it, in the rockers and the cab corners and all that. But dude,
there's a first for a C10.
I know, but it was rad. Like it looked cool, So it's always had this cool.
It was a half-ton truck that had 9-leaf 1-ton springs in it, so it rode like a cement truck on a rough road.
Yeah.
And
but he's done all that. Like he put all the lowering kit stuff in it, everything. He put a new rear end in it. So it's got a.
Hold on, is it a parallel leaf truck?
Yes.
Yeah,
really?
It is. It's a leaf spring truck. It's got a CPP 4-inch drop springs in the back, 3-inch total drop in the front with disc brakes.
It's got a 12 bolt in it now because it had a different rear in it, but he got a 12 bolt out of a Suburban, right?
Yeah, 72 Suburban 4x4 is where I got the I blew up the Data 44 in it that was originally in it. And it's got a 12 bolt with a 373.
However would you have done that?
I know, right?
Huh?
However would you have done that?
Yeah, it didn't take much.
It was Ozark Raceway.
He says sarcastically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 2018 Rocky Mountain Race Week. Ozark Raceway. I put race gas in that car and in the truck, and I did like 14 hot laps in it, and on Goodyear Wranglers. So the next morning.
What are you doing, Otis?
Oh, okay, Otis dog.
Otis, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I think we lost Chad.
Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, my cat's been making regular visits since I've sat down here. So.
Wickham's buddy's been wandering around here too, so.
Yeah.
I've got both of the large ones bouncing out the door bitching about food, so.
Yeah. So I am working on a super cool project right now, but unfortunately the owner does not want me to talk about it until it's done and back in his hands. So
well, one of mine
there
is.
will be stuff coming up, and yeah.
Ooh, one of mine is getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one that's coming in. I'm not talking about it yet, but we should see it tomorrow afternoon for the first time.
Oh, cool.
Maybe Chad will have me on when I start posting social media stuff on it, but that's going to be after the vehicle leaves. So, yeah.
I think.
What are you working on, McTaggart?
Really cool story about it.
Oh, really?
So, on my GMC, if you want to know about the truck's complete build, all you have to do is go on bankshift.com and just put Project Hay Hauler in the search engine, and you'll find every single article on it for the last 8 years.
You just don't see the GMCs.
What?
You just don't see the GMCs anymore.
No. That's the reason why
out here in California,
everybody has a C10. Nobody has a GMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a lot of them got converted too.
Well, yeah, because for whatever god awful reason, they all thought, "Hey, I want to be like everybody else and put a freaking Chevy grill on this thing."
Yeah,
like a dumbass.
Well, about the projects. We're doing more work on the Charger. Like I said earlier, we're getting the car back on it. Had the original Holly 2245 gone through. It's a stopgap, but it ran well. I mean, we've driven it, and when I've gotten 20 miles per gallon at highway speed, so you do not screw with something like that when it's working like that.
Yeah.
So I just had it gone through. We got a little bit of tweaking to do. It's got a great upper end, and the second barrel's now alive, but below and the low RPM stuff isn't happy. So a little more tweaking.
Yeah, but you can fix that.
Right. It's, I don't expect it. I just threw it on, drove it. So there's tuning to do. And then our new one should be seen for the first time tomorrow. It should come home sometime tomorrow, I hope.
Cool.
And then hopefully at some point I will actually get around to working on the Orange Mustang and doing its engine like I've been saying I will do for 3 years now.
Did you get the other truck sold yet?
No.
So if anybody is looking for a Silverado SS, a real one, McTaggart has one for sale. So hit him up on Facebook.
What year?
06, I believe. Maybe it might be 05 or 06. I can't remember off the top of my head. It has never been tuned. It doesn't have an exhaust on it. We just had it repainted in 2020.
Yeah, it's 100% stock original.
This thing is daily driver to the T. The only modification it's got is we did LED lights in the gauge cluster when the gauge cluster crapped out. That's it. It's dead stock otherwise.
And Haley bought it, not new, but she's had it for a long time.
She's the second owner, and she's had it since about 20,000 miles. We're at 187 now, and that thing has been everywhere flawlessly. We did a radiator. We did a water pump. I've done the heater hose deal. We've kept it up nicely, but it's time for it to move on.
How many miles are on it?
187.
Well, ain't bad.
Liggett froze up again. Oh, wait, I hear him.
You can hear me.
I can hear you. We just can't see you. I wish I could add a picture there or something. That would be awesome.
Crosby's last face would be perfect.
Yeah, right? That'd be awesome.
So I learned something very cool this week.
Okay.
Or actually a couple of weeks ago. But was actually able to make it happen.
That's weird.
Have a mid-ram on Josh's truck.
Yeah.
And we ended up, it was so close to the radiator, I had to put an offset deal for the air cleaner and everything. It was just screwed up. Holly makes a side mount upper hat for that thing.
They do.
Which works out very nicely, by the way.
And dude,
I highly recommend.
Never see anybody running those. I mean, literally, I bet I've seen them a couple of times, if that.
And they make them for the Ford throttle body as well. So if you have a LS and a Mustang, I don't know who the fuck would do that, but
yeah, right. Well, and that's
run it off the right side.
Yeah, that's why they did it, was so that in the Mustang setups you could do it. But the other thing is it will fit either way, so you can put it wherever you want it to be, and it works like a champ. So that is very, very cool. And I don't know. I've never done like back-to-back testing on the dyno to say if one is better than the other or what have you. But I will say that instead of having the intake all jammed up into the back of the radiator and everything where it's hot, it's clearly way better to have it over on the side over there. Yeah. And I would want to do some testing on that. I'm going to tell Richard to do testing on that one, because if you had a
what's that?
If I would say that if you had a turbo setup, right, that there are some instances where that would be way easier to plumb and way nicer to have it coming over on the side. You know what I mean? So
and kind of what we were talking about yesterday. It would be interesting, instead of doing one of those the dual throttle body ones, going forward, going off the sides. Can you imagine how good that would work with the turbo setup?
Oh yeah, it'd be pretty cool. What would be
that way you wouldn't have to do a Y in the inlet.
Correct. Yep. 100%.
Because you could do dual 95 or whatever it is throttle bodies, the smaller throttle bodies on it, and the thing would work fantabulous.
Yeah, I think.
Jason was here yesterday from TCI.
Oh, okay, cool. How is Jason?
He's good. We were talking about it's not in stone yet, but there's an upcoming event at Fontana. I guess the birds are part of it. It is going to be a large autocross, short autocross, road course, and a drag race.
Oh, nice.
At Fontana.
Where are they going to do the drag race? Because I mean, they've closed the drag strip. That's what
right, but from what Jason said, and this is purely speculation at this point. I'll find out more from Trish and Rob are going to be here tomorrow, so I'm going to hit them up.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in the parking lot over there, parking lot 6, where we normally do the autocross.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's cool. And when is this happening?
September is the dates I'm hearing.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It appears
so I told Tanya
is
that
stuck in the land of not being able to get back in. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, here he
maybe,
comes.
Maybe.
There you are. Yeah.
There he is.
I said you were lost cause. There you are.
We missed you.
You're still a lost cause, but whatever. You know.
We all kind of.
There are.
Oh man, when it comes to tech, I'm a knuckle dragging cretin. I don't.
When it comes to what?
When it comes to tech.
Anything technical.
Tech.
Yeah.
Tech. Okay.
Yeah. I can barely program the stereo in my truck.
Where's the freaking any button?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, but he can build a carburetor like nobody's business. So you know, hey.
Well, maybe he can help McTaggart.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't even tried to tune it yet. Kiss my white ass.
I'm just messing with you. God, I was actually trying to be nice and make a suggestion.
Wickham says
you gotta always take it the wrong way.
Oh, Beatty says it is an 8th mile drag race. Wickham says that Liggett had to feed some corn into the pewter. There you go.
I haven't figured out how to get this to work on my computer so you could actually hear me, so it's on my phone.
Oh, well, there you go. That works fine, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have been, we made an announcement on Tuesday when Lyle and I were doing the Triple B show. That show is moving to Tuesday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time from now on. So middle of the afternoon. So that show will a lot of times be coming from the shop, which is going to be nice for both of us. But so that's a change. PowerShift, though, here will stay the same. It will be every other week. This is the we're going to do the 2nd and 4th Thursdays of the month. So so again, that's every other week we'll be doing it. So Neil Sabo is just all he did. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to put it up. It says, no, it's gone now. I don't know. It's fine.
As long as Brian doesn't work in their Holly carb technical department, I think
he does not. He does not.
I was not talking shit, McTaggart. I was not talking shit.
No, but Neil certainly is. Yes. Neil
I know Neil is.
Yeah.
But God, I also have a count on how many times Neil goes and gets ice cream at Route 66 or wherever it was.
Right?
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I counted.
Okay, so I'm gonna show one last thing, and McTaggart already saw this because it's in a group chat that we do. Actually, 2 things. I'm gonna show 2 things, and then we will roll for the night, and the term roll is mildly appropriate for this one. So apparently, New Jersey has started a deal, and I can't say I'm
surprised.
I can't say this pisses me off. So New Jersey is, ta-da, allegedly scanning Facebook for coal rolling diesels and threatening sellers with jail. So anybody who modifies a truck and then tries to sell it afterwards, apparently not trying to get you, if you've modified your truck and you own it and you're,
if you got a truck that's rolling coal anyway, and I know I'm going to get all kinds of grief out of everybody.
No, you're an idiot.
I don't care.
Yeah.
We're going to send Tommy Boy over there with a tack hammer and hit you in the forehead.
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid. You're one of the reasons why the EPA is always going after us and causing us trouble as hot rodders. So if you're a coal rolling whatever weirdo, then I wish that all the states had anti-coal rolling laws. I'm just saying it too. So
You
I
ain't
am
in
with
a tractor
you
pull.
100%.
You ain't at the freaking semi truck races. There's no
right.
If it's dumping that much out of it, there is no possible way. The only reason they can do that is they don't have plugs to foul.
Right. Exactly.
It doesn't cool. It doesn't do any of the shit they say it does. It's just
horrible.
Stupid.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Completely.
It brings a bad term to hillbilly.
Effectively, you are a teenager trying to rebel against your parents by doing something so far stupid it's not even funny. It's literally immature.
Yeah.
I have no other way to put it.
Okay, but in the completely opposite side of these things, in something that I can't even tell you, I approve of this at so many levels it defies description, and it is so epic. I love it, and it is I would let this park in my driveway.
Oh damn! Yep.
It's so good.
Oh yeah.
I don't like those, and I'm with you on that.
I know it would be good, no matter what wheels it had on it. But the fact that it has a set of vectors, which by the way are the same wheels that are on the Dukes of Hazzard or on the General Lee, it just makes this even rad. And heavy metal handyman, like dude,
and the fact that it's the same color. And it's the same color as the Little Red Express, that same brick red color.
I know.
All this rolls.
Yes.
Well, you know what would be even cooler than that? And I almost got one, and I lost out on it. An A600, which is one of those, but just the cab.
Yep.
And all I could see was the ultimate car hauler ramp truck.
Oh, yeah.
There is a guy who goes to the big Mopar shows like Carlisle and the Nats. He has one of those as a flat back, and he keeps it's that light petty blue color, and he keeps a matching petty kit car Aspen on the back of it. And that's how he shows it. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Let's see here.
So
everybody knows I am not a Mopar guy whatsoever, but
no, and the one that you're talking about though, Crosby, is so rare that the only photo I could find on a very quick search is this, and it's gonna make you laugh. But literally, like, this is what you're talking about.
Yep.
It was a cab over big rig, basically. And they made them in like a couple, like a ton, 1 ton and a ton and a half and a 2 ton or whatever. But basically it's that thing.
Danny Grazia, NHRA retiree now. Right across the parking lot from his shop, there was one sitting there forever that had a big box van on the back of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A friend of mine owned it forever, and I go, when you get rid of that, let me know.
Yeah.
And I went down there one day to Danny's, and it was gone. And I go, what happened? And he goes, I got rid of it. I go, what part of let me know didn't you understand?
Right.
Because he was storing shit in it.
Right.
And he finally got rid of it. I was like, shaking my head.
Kill him. Okay, Scott sent me. Oh, okay, this is pretty good.
This belongs to a local guy, another shop nearby here. His name is Kyle Bond, and it's a Diamond T ramp truck that he actually uses as a ramp truck. It's real. The day I took this picture, they just rolled a Korea War Jeep off of it.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, that thing is neat. I like that.
The only truck
Late
that
model
looks like
dually
it's chopped
chassis, it's
stock.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wicked. I like that.
Me too. That grill is awesome.
Just had
Yeah,
a
Kyle builds some really cool vehicles. He's got a.
Is he the guy that has the crazy rat rod truck thing that I got in one time in Kearney? He pulled up when we were like there for Rocky Mountain Race Week.
No, that's something else. I know which one
that's
you're.
my friend
Are you talking
Jared's
about
car truck. Yeah, that has the engine in the back. That was a 1931 in International with a big block. Now it has a blown big block Chevy in the back.
Okay, gotcha.
But
yeah.
what
yeah,
obviously it's a Chevy chassis, but what year chassis is it on?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Kyle about this, but
thing's badass.
He's very, very talented. He's my favorite car of his, and I haven't been able to get a photo of it. He did a 1957 Chevy wagon into a Nomad, and it is absolutely stunning that it actually does not look like some sort of backyard hack job. It actually looks like a factory car, how he was able to wrap around the back window and make it look totally factory, like it was they're building Nomad El Caminos in 57. It's absolutely stunning. I've been trying to get a photo of it. I see it like blocks away. It's been like eluding me, and there's cars like that around here. So
yeah, we know how that goes.
It took me 3 years to get a picture of a 66 Dodge Charger Hemi, that car that's local, that I see it every once in a while driving around. And it took me 3 years to get a photo of that car. So it's just, it's how it is around here. But yeah, there's another one I want to send Chad that you might like. Just a second. Since Chad just bought a bus, I thought he might get a kick out of this family truckster bus here. This is an actual school bus from Wyoming. Just a sec.
Hold on. I'm waiting for it.
There it went.
Oh, I approve of this. It's a Ford, but it's awesome.
That's a sound coming from Chad.
Dude, this thing sits right. It's little. It's a little bus. This truly is a short bus, but it's, oh my God, it's so right. Wow. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got all excited and I forgot to share it. Okay. Wow. This is good.
Oh.
Like literally the only thing wrong with that is the right rear fender that isn't matching. And I understand it was bashed and they fixed it. So I cut them some slack, but.
That's an International, isn't it?
Oh, dude. I thought it was a Ford, but.
Yeah, it's an International.
Yeah, it is.
It's an International. You're right. I thought it was
an International.
It's an International. Then I love it even more.
I think I sent you a photo of the other side of it a while back.
That's freaking cool.
That is so awesome.
No, I probably
because that's really like barely bigger than a Suburban would have been back then. Like it's just slightly taller. It's not it's not as big as like my bus. Like, I mean, I know my bus is longer, but I mean, even like height wise and stuff, that still has a regular body instead of like a straight, weird, boxy body with just the nose. This thing is rad, dude. That is super, super cool. I really approve of that.
Okay, I'm going to make a suggestion for the bus, Chad.
Okay.
Not that I'll probably ever see the bus done in my lifetime, but I can only hope that on each window you need to make a decal that looks like somebody is licking the window. So when they're looking out the window, there's just like a big tongue.
Oh no! My plan was for it to have a picture like those static ones where you can move them around, where it's all of us. Like every one of my friends, we have one. We can pick it up there. It'll be awesome. It'll be perfect in every way. Oh God!
I should be ashamed. I'm not, but I should be.
Oh, see, okay, now, okay, here, Liggett is now sending more. This is uglier than Sin Dipped in Misery, but I know that like Ford people will love this. I mean, it's
how often do you see this? This is an actual ex-Forest department car truck, and I've been.
A crew cab of that era is very rare to find. This is a short bed because they were built, and there were Dodges, Chevrolets,
and Fords that were all built for like forestry departments, the Department of the Interior, national parks, etc.
Department of Energy.
Yes, and railroads also was the other
railroad.
one.
Yeah, I think it's a railroad truck. I think it's a railroad truck is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's funny is now I see it being when I first saw it, it was being running around town hauling a utility trailer with lawnmowers on it.
That's awesome.
I think it'd be a great tow rig myself, but I like of all the high dollar car we just had Carney Cruise Night here, which is a huge car show that lasts all week. And of all the cars that were there, I could not stop looking at this one that I want so bad, and it's not even that pretty. So,
You'll like this, Chad. So the other about 2 weeks ago.
This is
Saturday.
an old.
Watch this.
Okay.
This one's good too. Hold on.
He has a hood for this. I don't know why the hood wasn't on the car on this photo and at this time, but it is a 427 big block. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a 427 big block tunnel ram 4-speed. I guess it was the kid that owns it's like 19 years old. It was his grandfather's drag car in the 70s.
Oh, I approve of all of that.
That thing is like Project X perfect.
Cool.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Like, yeah, it's absolutely I do like the only thing else that was cooler. I don't think I can't get to the photo because I'm on this because it's in my cell phone. I don't have it on my computer yet. Well, maybe I do. Hang on a second.
That's awesome.
This is where
well, we're gonna have to cut it short anyway. We're at an hour and a half, so we're ready to roll. But Wickham says my 72 Ford will be made to look like an ex-military work truck. And that's a hint to all of you if you just heard that right. Yes.
Hey, Wickham, Nova says hi.
Yeah, McTaggart. Yes, that's the newest thing that Wickham is making happen. So, and he's trying to pawn one of his other trucks off on me. See you later, Will Beatty. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Everybody that tuned in. Yeah, Ken Edwards says the coal rollers can't afford the fuel to make any smoke now. Yeah, they'll all bitch about it. I had a guy I know on Facebook that's been complaining about diesel prices for the last several weeks, and then and about being a broke dick and all this stuff, and then literally last week shows up with a brand new Dodge Ram truck that's like $100,000 truck, and is still bitching about fuel prices. I told him to shove it clean up his ass. I told him, if you put anything else about your truck bitching about gas prices or diesel prices, I am going to jump on you with both feet. I don't care what it takes. I am going to make your life miserable on Facebook because you're a stupid prick and nobody wants to listen to you. And he was like, okay. I said, thank you. Just shut your damn mouth. Like $100,000. Like, I feel bad for you, dude. Seriously.
Oh, I have a quick question.
Yes.
If this deal goes off in September for the drag race, do you dare me to put a pair of skinnies on the front of the 32?
No, I love it. I absolutely think you should. I think you should put it. Oh yeah, I think you should put like a 28 1050 slick on the back and a.
Yeah.
Well, even just leave those because.
Well, I don't know. It might blow up that rear end, and it's only a 35 spline. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just got the new 40 spline axles for Rusty.
No way.
Yes, I got a 9-inch housing from Quick Performance and 40 spline axles. So, because that when I move stuff into the shop here in the next few weeks or over the next few weeks, then Rusty's going in.
Are we going to see Rusty?
Yes, Rusty and the Blazer are the first projects in the fab shop going up on the tables ready to be worked on. So they will go. Literally, I'm planning on going back and forth between the two based on literally which one I have parts for which day. Like that's how
when is the last time Rusty's actually been out traveling?
Rusty was last driven.
No, I'm seriously.
Yeah, Rusty was last driven in like 2012 or 13 or something like that.
Really?
14? Yeah,
No,
probably
it wasn't
around
14.
then.
Rusty's been down longer than I've been working the bang shift by a good
Okay.
bit. So,
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I drove it daily through 20 or like until, well, I drove it daily till I got Daphne's wagon in 2008. And then I still drove it, just not daily, for a few years. So yeah, maybe 2012, 2013, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
But
curious.
I mean, a long time. It's been at least, let's say it's been 10 years, you know?
Well, last time I
Because-
saw it drive was Car Junkie TV. So
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
it.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I think, I mean, it's been a while. I mean, that literally, if it like something ate some wiring on it. So if I put plug wires on it and literally
You mean like
connected
mice?
whatever wire has killed the fuel pump,
Did
it
you
would
have
probably
it
start
parked
right
at
up.
Dulcich's or what?
Yeah, right. It would probably start up and run right away, but I'm taking everything out of it, so it's gonna be good. Kenny Edwards, see you soon. So yeah, so lots of stuff gonna be going on. Well, it sounds like for all of us. So, okay. So next show in 2 weeks, we are going to have a special guest. I don't know who that is yet, but we're gonna have a special guest.
Special.
Yeah, and not that kind of special. Not special. Yeah.
We've offended about everybody tonight. So.
Oh, I know, dude. We've been horrible tonight. So here's the deal. I want you guys to, in the comment section on YouTube or on Facebook, tell us what you want us to talk about on the next show, and we'll use some of your suggestions as guidance. And then I know that McTaggart and I were talking about some people that we wanted to have on the show a few weeks ago. So we'll talk and see about some of that too. And thank you for joining us, Liggett. Thank you for being a part of the show tonight. You provided such good photo fodder, my friend. It was awesome.
Yeah,
and the cat is, you know.
Yeah, the cat's great.
We're not going that far, Phil.
Now? How old is that cat now?
Boo butt.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
yep.
Boo. But how old is Boo Kitty?
2008, so he's 14. That's the last month. Yeah, actually 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so he's an old man too.
Nova just turned 4 last month.
Yeah.
Nova. Did you? I don't know if you noticed, but I whistled and he came.
Yeah,
like,
I know. It's like Otis. He does the same thing.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it.
There you go.
We will see you guys all.
What time is it?
In 2 weeks. That time. Yeah.
This shows a Boo likes you guys because he's showing you his ass.
Yeah.
McTaggart got that one.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We will see you all next time.
Good night.
Right here live on PowerShift. See ya.
So